Start para. The articles of association of most limited companies provide that the company in general meeting may declare dividends, but that no dividend so declared may exceed the amount recommended by the directors. Directors recommend the rate at which the dividend shall be declared by inserting their recommendation in their director's report in that paragraph which deals with the appropriation of the available profits. It is usually provided in the articles that before making any recommendation, the directors may set aside out of the profits of the company such sums as they think proper as a reserve or reserves, which shall at the discretion of the directors be applicable for meeting contingencies or for equalizing dividends or for any other purpose to which the profits of the company may be properly applied. These reserves may, at the discretion of the directors, either be employed in the business of the company or be invested in such investment other than share of the company as the directors may from time to time think fit. This question of whether reserves should be invested outside the usual business of the company or in the company's own business is one which has to be given very serious consideration by directors of companies. If the reserves are invested outside the business to the extent to which are not dividend, and in consequence the working capital of the company is always restricted to the amount which was available on the formation of the company plus any unappropriated profits and less any losses incurred. It is true that the investment could be pledged a security for money borrowed for the purposes of the company, but this would not be strictly in accordance with intention to invest the money and keep it invested outside business. On the other hand, however, if the reserves are invested in the business, there is frequently a tendency towards utilizing them for capital purposes, for example, purchase of fixed assets. In consequence, when difficult times come and there is a necessity for using the reserves, it is found that they are not liquid and may only therefore be used for the writing down of overvalued asset or wiping out a loss. No dividend may be paid by a company out of capital, as this would operate as a reduction of capital by a method not authorized by the Companies Act. It has, however, been held that while a company must make good the losses or depreciation of circulating capital incurred during a year before paying a dividend in respect of that year, subject to any provision to the contrary express or implied in its memorandum or articles, losses or depreciation of fixed capital may be ignored. Articles, however, usually provide that no dividend shall be paid otherwise than out of profits. Stop.